Hello everyone, welcome to Sangam tutorials. Speak Gubbi online classes for NCERT and CBSE 10th standard. So we are going with session 27 today. So as usual we will go with the topper secret of session 27. So after that we will be going with application problems on that is statement problems on arithmetic progressions. So in today's topic of topper secret, very important secret I am going to discuss with you. How to keep motivated yourself. So we all teachers, when we come to teach in the classroom, when we stand on the platform, we give our best. Your teachers give your best. How they get motivated? Your parents, they go to their job, they do well, they come back home. When you see them, when you watch the people around you, they keep motivated themselves. So you may wonder how they keep motivated themselves and reach their goals. So to keep motivated yourself, first of all, you should have a fixed goal for that. You should have a goal for that. So in the final examinations of my 10th standard class, I am going to score such a marks. So this is my target. So keep that goal and we start working from day one towards that, towards reaching the goal. So what happens is, every day is a struggle. Every day you have to keep in your mind the goal what you have to think it again, you have to remember that wherever you go, wherever you sit, when you sleep, when you eat, you should be thinking about your goal. Okay, I am a student, I have this goal, at the end of this academic year I have to score this much of marks, everything. So when the person has a goal in his life, when a student has a goal in his life, he focuses on that goal every minute and every hour, every day, every week. So in the process of reaching to the goal, every day will be a challenge for you. So every day you have to give your best. So when on day one, when you learn some problems, when you learn a concept in physics or chemistry, you feel happy about yourself. Okay, I have learned this, I know this, I have understood the concept, I am able to write in the examination when the question regarding this particular concept is going to come. So when you understand the concepts, when you practice the problems, you feel yourself motivated and you become happy about it. Yes, I know it, I have learned it. See, these things makes you continue for the next day. Okay, tomorrow I will learn everything when I go to class, when I sit in front of the laptop in the online sessions. So sir will be teaching, my teacher is teaching some concept, I will learn it. See, this is how you get motivated. So second day, all the concepts taught by your teacher, you learn it, you get a grip on it, you get motivated to learn the next concept on the third day. So if you have a goal and each and every day what the task is given to you, if you reach it very successfully, no doubt you are nothing but keeping motivated yourself. That's the thing what's happening. So we teachers watch you doing that. Okay, the student is doing well, every day is doing the work, the test and small slip test what we are giving, he is doing well in that, he is correcting his errors, he is overcoming his defaults, whatever it is. So when you are doing all these things, nothing but we understand that you have a goal at the end of the academic year and you are self-motivated. So learn the concepts, practice it, be motivated, feel happy that you have learned a new concept. When you learn a new concept, your brain starts giving you a signal that is called happiness. So when you feel that, you get confidence and you can move more and more towards the goal what you have in your dreams. So let all your dreams come true. So with this, we will go with the today's session. Okay, so we'll go with the next application problem on arithmetic progressions. Very important one. So it was asked in 2012 final examinations of CBSE. So a man repays a loan of rupees 3250. So a man has taken a loan of 3250 rupees, right? So by paying 20 rupees, in the first month. He has to, if he has taken the loan, he has to repay that. So in the first month he is going to pay 20 rupees. That is, he is going to refund. That is, and then increases the payment by rupees 15 every month. So first month he is going to pay 15 rupees, that is 20 rupees. Next month he is going to pay 20 plus 15, that is 35 rupees. Next month he is going to pay 35 plus 15, that comes to the next month. So and so on it continues. So how long will it take him to clear the loan? So how many months is required for the entire amount to be cleared, that is loan amount to be cleared? So let us write the required AP. So required AP is given by first month is 20 rupees he is going to pay, and the second month he is going to pay 20 plus 15 rupees, that is 20 plus 15, because last month he has paid 20 plus 15 rupees is extra now, so it comes to 35 rupees. 35 rupees plus extra 15 rupees he has to pay in the third month, so that comes to 50 rupees, and it goes on, it continues. So the question is, in how many months he will clear the loan? So let us take the data from this. So here A is equal to 20, this is the first term, and D is equal to A2 minus A1, so D is equal to 35 minus 20, so D is equal to 15 rupees, is every month it is getting increased. So sum up to n terms will take, that is total amount is 3250 rupees. So we have to find the value of n. How many months? So how many months indicates that how many, that is number of terms in that particular AP. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sum of the n terms is 3250 is equal to n by 2 into 2 into a is 20 plus n minus 1 into d is 15. So 3250 is equal to n by 2 into 2 into 20 is 40 plus 15 into n is 15n. 15 into minus 1 is minus 15. So we will carry this. So 3250 is equal to n by 2 into 40 minus 15. You have to simplify the that is constants. So that is 25 plus 15n. So 3250 is equal to n by 2 into, out of these two terms you can take 5 as common, so that becomes 5 plus 3n. So 3250 is equal to 5 into n is 5n by 2. Okay, into 5 plus 3n. So we can divide this 3250 by 5, this 5. So n by 2 into 5 plus 3n is equal to 3250 by 5. So 5, 1 times 5, 6 times 5, 5 times 5 times, and this is 650. So again, so n by 2 into 5 plus 3n, we will multiply this n and 5 plus 3n. 5 plus 3n is equal to 650. So we can go with cross multiplication. So n into 5 plus 3n into 1 is the same thing. So 650 into 2. That comes to 1300. Okay, so n into 5 is 5n plus 3n square is equal to 1300. So 3n square plus 5n minus 1300 is equal to 0. We will put it into the LHS. So this frames the quadratic equation. We have to solve for n by using the sum and product method. So 3n square into 1300. So it comes to 0, 0, 9 and 3, 3900 n square. So the difference between the two numbers such that it should be plus 5n, and the product of these two numbers should be 3900 n square. So that comes to 3n square plus, you have to go with the trial and error method, 3900, you have to take LCM for this to find out the factors. So let us go with the 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18, 1 remains, 2 5s are 0, 2 again, 2 9s are 18, 2 7s are 14, 1, 2 5s are 10. Can try for 5 here, 5 1s are 5, 4 remains, 4 9s are 5 9s are 45, 2 remains, 5 5s are 25. Okay, again 5 will go with this, 5 3s are 15, 4 remains, 5 9s are 45, again 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, and 13 1s are. Okay, so these are the factors of 3900. So we have to search two numbers such that the product should be 3900 and the sum should be plus 5n. So 13 3s are 39, 5 5s are 25, 25 2s are it becomes large one. So 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 23s are, we can go with this, 23s are is 60, and 13 5s are is 65. So 60 and 65 is better. So because 65 minus 60 is plus 5n. So we can select two numbers here. So 65n, 60n. So as this is plus 5n, we have to put plus 65n and minus 60n. So plus 65n minus 60n minus 1300 is equal to 0. So I have to take common here. So we will take 3n as common. So n plus, we will interchange this better. n square minus 60n plus 65n minus 1300 is equal to 0. So if you take common for these two and these two, so 3n into n minus 20 plus 65 into n minus 30 is equal to 0. So this is the right thing. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, that is these two terms, we have got n minus 20 as common, and from this we have got n minus 20 as common. Okay. So 3n out of 1 and second term, that is out of these two terms we can take n minus 20 as common, and we are left out with 3n plus 65 is equal to 0. So n minus 20 into 3n plus 65 is equal to 0. So therefore either this will be 0 or this will be 0. So n minus 20 is equal to 0 or 3n plus 65 is equal to 0. So n is equal to 20 or 3n is equal to minus 65, n is equal to minus 65 by 3. So this is not allowed, this is void, it is not allowed because n is, we know that it's always a natural numbers, therefore we have to take n is equal to 20. So therefore, in how many months the particular person is going to clear the loan, that is he takes exactly 20 months. So in the 20th month his loan will be cleared. So loan will be cleared in 20 months. So this is for 2 marks. Now we will go with the second problem on application problems. So 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. So logs of wood of some length, they are placed one beside the other. When the length is completed, they keep again on the logs again. So that becomes the second row. On it they are going to place again, that is the third row. On it, that is the fourth row. It gets piled up in this manner. Not in this manner, they get piled up. So this is the bottommost row, second row will be like this, third row, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, something like that. So it gets piled up in this manner. So the number of logs in the first row when compared to the second row will be more than that, because second row has less number of logs of wood when compared to the first row. Third row has less number of logs when compared to the second row. Fourth row has less number of logs when compared to the third row, and it goes on and it forms a pyramid like thing. So that's the imagination. So 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row. So the bottommost row will be having 20 logs. So now 19 in the second row. So second row has 19 logs of wood. 18 in the next row. 18 logs in the third row, and so on it continues. So in how many rows 200 logs are placed? So 200 logs are piled up at one particular place. 20 logs are taken from the heap of logs. 20 logs are taken, kept on the ground, and that becomes the first row. Again logs of wood are taken, kept on it, and they become 19 in number. That is 19 logs of wood are placed in the second row, and again logs of wood are taken. 18 logs of wood are placed in the third row. 17, 16, it goes on until not one log in the last row, not like that. Until the 200 logs are completed, they are going to place it one above the other in rows, right? Okay. In how many rows 200 logs are placed? So until all the 200 logs are completed, how many rows will be formed? And how many logs are there in the top row, topmost row? How many logs does it have? So we have to convert this into AP. So required AP is given by, okay, first one is 20 logs in the first row, 19 logs in the second row, 18 logs in the third row, and it continues until n rows. Because we do not know how many rows are there, so therefore we will take it as n rows. So totally 20 plus 19 plus 18 plus dot 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 until n rows, there are 200 logs. So we will write the data. A is equal to 20. So D is equal to A2 minus A1. So D is equal to 19 minus 20. D is equal to minus 1. So N is equal to N, because we do not know how many rows are there, and sum of the n terms is 200. So this is the required data. So let us go with the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula here. Sum of the n terms is 200 is equal to n by 2 into 2a. That is 2 into 20 plus n minus 1 into d is minus 1. Please keep it inside brackets. So 200 is equal to n by 2 into 2 into 20 is 40 plus, okay, plus n into minus 1 is minus n, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. So this becomes the data. We will go to the next step. So it is 200 is equal to n by 2 into, let us simplify this, 40 plus 1 is 41 minus n. So we will multiply n by these two. So 200 is equal to n into 41 is 41n, n into minus n is minus n square by 2. So it is by 1. So 41n minus n square into 1 is 41n minus n square is equal to 200 into 2 is 400. So let us transpose these two terms to the RHS so that we can avoid the minus sign for n square. So n square, when it goes to the RHS, it becomes plus n square, plus 41n, when it goes to the RHS, it becomes minus 41n. 400 is already in the RHS, so plus 400 is equal to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation. You have to solve the quadratic equation by the sum and product method to find out the value of n. So here you have to multiply the extremes. So n square and 400 is 400 n square. So we'll write the equation again. N square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. So n square into 400 is 400 n square. We have to split this into two numbers such that the sum of those two numbers should give you minus 41 n and the product of those two numbers should give you 400. So let us go with the trial and error method. 400, let us go with the 2, let us find the factors. 2 2s are 4, 200 continues, 200 times, 250 times, 225 times, and 5 5 times, and 5 1 time. So we have to search, make two numbers such that the difference should be minus 41. So it is 5 5s are 25, we will take one number, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So 25 minus 25 minus 16 will give you minus 41. Okay. So n square, we write this minus 25 minus 16. So minus 25n minus 16n, minus 25n minus 16n is minus 41n. Minus into minus is plus here. 25 into 16 is 400. N into n is n square. Yes, it matches. So n square minus 65n minus 25n minus 16n plus 400 is equal to 0. So this is the thing. There are 4 terms here. Let us take common out of 2 and 2 terms. So take n as common. So n minus 25 minus, we will take common here. We will take 16. So if you take minus common inside the brackets, you get plus there. So it is n plus it is 25 is equal to 0. So n into n is n square, n into minus 25 is minus 25n, minus 16 into n is minus 16n, minus into plus is, okay, we will make it minus, minus into minus is plus, 16 into 25 is 400. So here there are 2 terms again, we will take n minus 25 as common. So n minus 25 into n minus 16 is equal to 0. So n minus 25 is equal to 0 or n is equal n minus 16 is equal to 0. So n is equal to 25 or n is equal to 16. So we have dual answer and both are positive. So you have to be very careful in this problem, because in the last problem we get one as n value, one as positive, another value as negative. So easily we ignore the negative value of n, but here we cannot do that, because n is 25 and n is 16, which are both positive. So therefore you have to consider both the options. So now, so from the answer we can understand that how many logs are there in the, okay, this one, how many rows 200 logs are placed. So for that answer is the logs are placed in 25 rows or the logs are placed in 16 rows. So we have to check whether which is possible, which is possible, right? So how many logs are there in the top row? If you find out this using this and this, you will come to know which is the real value of n. So if n is equal to 25, let us consider that there are 25 rows. There are 25 rows. So we will find out the nth term, that is the last term. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, or okay, so or we can do like this, still more simple. So a25 is equal to a plus 24d. So a25 is equal to a value is 20 from the data plus 24 into d value is minus 1. So a25 is equal to 20. 24 into minus 1 is minus 24. So a25 is equal to minus 4. We are getting this value. So what this value means, in the topmost 25th row, when you have placed the logs, the topmost row is 25th row, and in that 25th row there are minus 4 logs. Minus 4 logs cannot be possible, it's not possible, right? So minus 4, negative number of things is never possible. So therefore we are going to ignore this. We will take another value of n, that is 16. So if n is equal to 16, okay, so if n is equal to 16, so that becomes a16 is equal to a plus 15d. So a16 is equal to a is 20 plus 15 into minus 1. So A16 is equal to 20, plus into minus is minus 15. So A16 is equal to 20 minus 15 is 5. So 16th row, in the sense, when you arrange all the 200 logs in the form of an AP, which is given here, the topmost row will be the last topmost row will be the 16th row, and in that 16th row there will be 5 logs. So this is possible, but it was not possible here. In this answer, that the number of rows are 25, and in the 25th row there are minus 4 logs, which is not possible. So therefore we have to consider this answer. So you have to write the dual answer here. So therefore there are 16 rows. This is the first answer, and the second answer is in the 16th row there are 5 logs. So this is the answer. You have to conclude. So it is for 3 marks. Very important. Okay, so we'll go with the next very important problem. A ladder has rungs 25 centimeters apart. Let us imagine this. There is a ladder like this. Right. So a ladder has rungs 25 centimeters apart. Okay, this is the first rung. So another rung has been placed here such that the distance between these two rungs is 25 centimeters. So the distance between two rungs is 25 centimeters. The rungs decrease uniformly in length from 45 centimeters at the bottom to 25 centimeters at the top. So what is the length of this rung is? That is 45 centimeters, which is at the bottom. So as it rises, the next rung, the length of the bottommost rung is 45 centimeters. The next rung has decreased in length, and the next one is been again decreased in length, but the distance between the rungs is 25 centimeters itself. So distance between these two is 25, but the length of the rungs goes on decreasing. So this is the fourth rung, its length is decreased when compared to this. So this is the topmost rung. Okay, so this is how it goes. From 45 centimeter at the bottom to 25 centimeter at the top. So the topmost rung has length 25 centimeters. So this is the length of that rung, which is 25 centimeters in length. If the top and bottom rungs are 2.5 meters apart, so what is the distance between the topmost rung and the bottommost rung? That is, it is 2.5 meters. So this distance is 2.5 meters. So 2.5 meters is 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So that comes to 2000. That is 250 centimeters. Okay. I hope you understood the problem. A ladder has rungs 25 centimeters apart. So from this is the bottommost, this is the next one, 25 centimeters apart. This is the second, this is the third, again 25 centimeters apart. So from this it is again 25 centimeters apart. So distance between the rungs is 25. And the bottommost rung is 45 centimeters in length, and the length of the rungs goes on decreasing, and the topmost rung is 25 centimeters in length, and the distance between the topmost rung and the bottommost rung is 2.5 meters. So this is the imagination. If the top and bottom rungs are 2.5 meters apart, what length of wood is required for making the run? So this run plus this. So what is the total quantity of this length of wood required for making the runs? So here, let us go with this. We have to first calculate this length. So length between top and bottommost, between top and bottom rungs is that is 2.5 meter. That is 2.5 meters. So I have to convert this into centimeter because this is in meters and this is in centimeters. We will convert this into meters. Sorry, centimeters. So 2.5 meters is 250 centimeter because 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So that is the total length. So this becomes the first term of the AP, this becomes the last term of the AP, and the total distance between the topmost rung and the bottommost rung is 250 centimeters. So therefore A is equal to 45 and L is 25. So here we have to calculate the number of terms. So that number of terms is very important here, because so here there are the length is 250 centimeters and the topmost one is 25 centimeters. Therefore number of rungs is equal to 250 divided by 25. So that is why I have divided the 250 by 25 means, because between each rung there is a difference of 25 centimeters. So 25 ones are 25, tens are, that becomes 10. So here the value of the number of rungs is 10. That becomes wrong because we have left the bottommost rung. We have considered this, but we have left the bottommost rung. So therefore 10 plus 1 we have to consider, that is bottom rung is equal to 11. So therefore number of rungs is totally there are 11. So once again this is 45 centimeter, that becomes the first term, that is A is equal to 45, 25 that is the last term. So here number of runs, that is number of terms you have to consider. So as the distance is totally 250 centimeters and there is a difference of 25 centimeters in between the rungs. So if we divide 250 by 25 we get 10. But we will not get this, the bottommost rung inside this 10. So therefore you have to add this, 10 plus 1 is bottommost rung, that becomes 11. So n is equal to 11. So now we will go with the sum. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus n. So this becomes the short form formula. So S11 is equal to 11 by 2 into a is 45 plus L is 25. So S11 is equal to 11 by 2 into 45 plus 25 is 070. Okay. So S11 is equal to 11 by 2 into, that is 70. So to 1 times to 35 times. So S11 is equal to that becomes 350 plus 35. So S11 is equal to 350 plus 35 is 385 centimeters. So what is the total length of the wood required for making the rungs is 385 centimeters. So it's an important problem which is in optionals of NCERT. Okay, I hope you enjoyed all the problems in this session. So these are the application problems which are very important. So this officially concludes the problems on arithmetic progressions. So all the problems including the NCERT exercise problems, CBSE and NCERT previous years question papers, picked out problems from NCERT exemplar and problems from the optional exercise of NCERT. A huge area of arithmetic progressions are covered, but still what is the percentage of the problems covered in arithmetic progression is, maybe I am telling you it is less than 1%. So because arithmetic progression has infinite number of problems, so among them what is the quantity of problems we have done here is less than 1%. So here, as I told you earlier, the chapter starts but it never ends. But according to your syllabus prescribed by the board, we have covered vast number of problems. So maybe in your examinations, if a question comes in the question paper that may be reflecting a particular problem that we have already discussed or we have already done on board. So I hope you won't miss out any problems on arithmetic progressions in your examinations. So please practice. Still more problems on arithmetic progressions I am going to send you in the worksheets. So please answer that, get a grip on the subject. I hope today you enjoyed all the problems. So from tomorrow's mathematics sessions, I will be going with another very important chapter, that is polynomials, many terms. So how they become many terms, what is the difference between an algebraic expression and a polynomial, what are the types of polynomials, what are their properties, everything we will discuss in the tomorrow's session. So there will be a test on this chapter which I will be announcing in tomorrow's class. I hope you are practicing well, you are dedicated, you have a goal, you are self-motivated every day. I hope all these things are good things are happening to you. So stay home, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you everyone.